Continuing. So like I said, and what was that? Proverbs 15:26. His thoughts is, is abomination to the Lord because at the end of the day, this motherfucking red Hebrew Edomite, aka the devil, will fucking destroy the whole universe if he could. He's like a cancer. Like that's why I brought up that movie Virus. He's like, you're like a virus. He's like, it's the only other organism on this planet. He's like, y'all basically repopulate, and the only way for you to survive is to go over and take over another area. He said it's one other organism on the planet that acts in that kind of way. It said a virus. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when Gad was on the planet, they was content with their little piece of land. They was content with what the fuck they had. Like I said, this fucking red Hebrew Edomite motherfucker, like I said, just constantly just fucking with shit. Or like I said, come on, why did you when you take the time to think about this one to show you how dumb fucking people is. And then you really think that you got some power. This motherfucker, the Most High God created trees on the planet. The trees give out the oxygen. You give out what the monoxide so they can live and you can live. Everything in a fucking balance, right? This the only motherfucker that's cutting down trees for stupid shit. Now, take the time to show you how retarded he is. You need these trees to live. This is how you getting your oxygen. So what the fuck are you cutting down for? You like just damn it, but at the end of the day, that's why I say I'm so tired. All you can do now is laugh, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm laughing at this shit. Like, what is you gonna possibly tell me? And then the crazy part is that's the only good thing about Esau's system. It's usually checks and balances. Cause like I said, if you drop the ball on where you at, I shouldn't have to go over your head. So whoever the fuck your boss is gonna be like, why is this getting to me? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. If humanity's currently motherfucker just interested or stuck in the dumbest shit, the shit that ain't is got no point, it ain't worth nothing. But everybody when the food stand was shut down, oh my God. No, I ain't gonna say everybody because some motherfuckers was still running around getting high like it's just like, ooh, this is gonna be ugly. That's why I told the brother, I mean, I ain't trying to be weak. I mean, I was just listening to the brothers at Ancient Days. But I don't think a lot of brothers really actually rationalized or really meditated on how bad it's gonna be out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be. It says the worst time ever. You get what I'm saying? That you can imagine. And if you can imagine atrocities and like, you've read about some shit or seen some shit. Like, I know one brother always goes into Saving Private Ryan, and that was a good ass movie. But he talks about that beginner scene when they was getting off the boats, it was getting killed as soon as they, warfare. He was like, oh, that was just so gruesome and graphic. He was like, and it was a good scene, but man, like, come on, that's got nothing on what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like. So, I was just listening to the brothers in Ancient Days. They were saying how, what can you do? You know what I mean? Like, in this vain ass world, you can't go back into the world. You know what I mean? Like, what is in? Even if I was to fall out the truth now, what would be to go back in there? You know what I mean? Like, what would like a nigga fall out the truth to go back into to be a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like the fuck. Talk about some Nipsey Hustle, and then to show you how silly these niggas is. I was watching a comment on the comment board, and they was saying how, oh yeah, because motherfuckers was Salakia, because they not motherfuckers. But people were speaking on the Nipsey Hustle thing, and it was a dude. He said, "I just found out I was an Israelite." He was like, "But I've been a blood for the last. I'm an ex-blood." He said, "You gonna get a lot of people killed speaking on Nipsey Hustle because at the end of the day, he was loved by his enemies, and he was a this and this and that. So if y'all was down here talking that shit, it'd be some issues." And I'm looking like, now you sit over here talking about you an Israelite. What do you think when it say love thy neighbor? What do you think that is? You basically, you gonna kill over a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how much he called this. If he gave you 5,000 just here in your head, yeah, that's a beautiful gesture or whatever, but you gonna kill over this nigga? I was watching some shit where Lil Wayne got goons for real. Lil Wayne sicked the nigga to go punch a nigga that offended him. He went and pointed the nigga out and sent his goon down there, and the nigga, I mean, like, I don't give a fuck. And that's how many of these, man, let's say, man. And them dudes got a heavy judgment. Slocky. Slocky on that. Let me try and get it, because like I said, I really didn't read any of this. I just been running my mouth. There's so much going on, though. I'm going to start that again. If humanity's currently fastest moving spacecraft Voyager, traveling at 11 miles a second, god damn, undertook this journey. It would take over 70,000 years. So, in the words of Star Trek's Lieutenant Scott, we can do it, Captain. We can do it, Captain. We don't have the power. One of our first goals, therefore, is to design and refine technologies both in theory and in practice to propel us further and faster into the cosmos. So where should we start? Our old faithful mode of interstellar transportation has been with chemical rockets using the combustion of propellants to produce exhaust gases that are accelerated through a rocket nozzle to create thrust. Currently, we can't improve upon these to help in our space adventures as we have already maximized the energy held in their chemical bonds. However, there is still value in using them for generating fuel at a destination planet. Although getting to that planet in a reasonable journey time remains a problem, we also currently rely on electrothermal engines, but the thrust they generate is extremely weak. Have been used since the 1970s to orient satellites, but would not be our engine of choice for exploring the galaxy. In the future, we may see ion drives and solar cells propelling us through space. An ion drive is a thruster in which molecules. They say in the future, that's some prideful shit. With all this shit, take the time to think. I can't stop meditating on that and harping on it. Like I said, I've been doing these videos up in the camp for what, since at least, I say 2017 maybe. Going back and forth to jail dealing with this damn demon. Yeah, about 2017, 2019. I got my place last year, 2018. She had her place in 2007. Okay, boom. So I want to say, yeah, because I had a garment. She used to do, man, I'm talking about a true demon. But my point is, since that time, I remember they had all the hurricanes that was all during the Trump's era. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was during, because I was locked up, and I'll never forget that. You know, I was locked up at the time when them hurricanes hit. Then he went down there, he talking about he donate 1 million and trying to get you to donate money. Where you got all these fucking wealthy celebrities that's up there on the phones answering the phones and shit, taking your money when y'all could have all just pooled y'all money together and knocked that shit out. To show you how, man, like that mammon a mean motherfucker, man. But anyhow, I'm about to end this on the scripture because that just pissed me off because just show you, and that's show you the pride of this devil. And not just him, you know what I mean? You got 2/3, you know what I'm saying? I know a dude right now, he went through being outside because there's a couple 2/3 I still deal with. I'm hoping, because, I heard a brother speak on that. You never know who the Most High has as the elect. You doing the work and you might not be the Most High. That's why works ain't going to save you. You got to be predestined for it. I get that. A lot of people don't seem to. I mean, I was listening to the Apostle Tahar speak on that fucking demon, that vocab character, fucking Edomite. He's sitting up there, he kind of, and the crazy part is, no matter, that's show you how it's really spiritual, because no matter how you break it down, I've done it. I sit there and talk to people, and you tell them the same thing over and over, and then when they see you, it's like because like they said, majority of Jake want to be entertained. You'll catch an Edomite that'll actually be sitting up there really, you have a Jake that sit up there and take this as a joke or a game. You have an Edomite that'll actually go research what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, like I say, it's amazing how the Most High did it. But it, 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 I was gonna make a point, but like I said, it's just the pride of him. Like I said, as much as the Apostle Tahar broke this down to him, he's sitting up there talking about, so only the works can save you, and he's like 5 different errors to I guess our doctrine. I ain't gonna say religion because this ain't a religion; it's our heritage. You know what I'm saying? And it's enough books. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what crazy about it. Like, you don't got to take our word for it. You go look this shit up. I mean, it ain't shit. What I'm saying, you go look this up. That's the beautiful thing about the elders. They ain't force feeding you nothing. They ain't gonna say, "Oh, you got to do this, or you got to be in that, or you got to do this." We know that you're required to pay tithes. That show you how fake, full of shit that a lot of these churches is nowadays. Because all the other laws is done away with. All meat is good. You don't even get that scripture. The Messiah said, "I didn't come to break the law." Meaning the law still is actually. He said, "I came to fulfill it." You mean that he was going, man? Yeah. Like I said, it's the Most High God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't change it. So if he wanted you not to do something then, he expects you not to do it now. I mean, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna be misled and feeling stupid though, but at the end of the day, that's their lot. Unless it's spirit on me or, you know, because trust me, I've been out there for a while now. A lot of brothers ain't coming in like that. You know what I mean? We still got to do the work. And I believe, a lot of people go into how, pretty much the whole earth has heard this. No, I think it's pretty much been pushed to four corners of the planet, majority wise. But you got a lot of people, because we still bump into people that sit up there and never heard it. Or you got a lot of people that's faking, act like they ain't seen it. Because, like I said, we got major news coverage now. You know what I mean? Like, we had a fucking Jake. Well, she might not have been a Jake. You can't go by just the sight of melanin. She came up talking like an Edomite and shit. She is, "Oh, you guys are the black Hebrew Israelites." And I mind you, as many times as everybody say we ain't black, that's like pushing the narrative. When you go into the word black, we never labeled ourselves black anything. You know what I'm saying? And when you watch that, that's why I tell people when I speak on it, watch it, watch it, watch it. They tell you literally we not black. You know what I mean? Like we don't call you white. We not black. We call you red. You know what I'm saying? Like we never said we the black anything. We ain't the new Black Panther Israelites. We say we the Hebrew Israelites that's spoken of in the Bible. That's what we say. So then show you how, like I say, a lot of people just ain't gonna get this shit. So like it's not shit. Uh, it's the point is, like, because you hear them talk about, "Oh, we're gonna do some Star Trek. We're gonna be going to the other solar systems." This is 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5. Casting down imaginations. When you go into that word imaginations, G3053, a reckoning, computation, a reasoning such as is hostile to the Christian faith, a judgment, decisions such as conscious passing, a reasoning. So, reasoning, when you go into that word, reasoning, that's your thinking, you know what I mean? And then it says, such as it's the hostile to the faith. At the end of the day, the Most High is not about to let these motherfuckers couldn't even, they had rulership of this planet and look at what all they done did with it. They tell you, "Oh yeah, we believe in this law. This country is based on the laws, the statutes of the Bible, and but yet still they do everything contrary to the Bible." That's why I always call them the true Antichrist. You know what I mean? And they gonna get a judge for that too, because you took on these. That's why it says in the scriptures, "Who are thou to, roughly paraphrasing, say, who are thou to take on my law, statutes?" I know it's in the book of Psalms. Declare thy laws, statutes, and I mean, like, if you want to never, and when you go into the history of that, like when the Puritans and Pilgrims came over here, like they wanted to make it think. Like if you really read up on the history, they said that they was like it was like the Exodus. They felt like they was doing the Exodus. And man, come on, man. Like I said, now so you called yourself taking on them laws, statutes, and commandments, but you don't hold to them. Most I gonna judge you for that, man. And with that, I'm gonna stop because I got some errands to run and business to take care of. But the work comes first. So I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Waha, Rakako, that's what I thought. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and sincerity, listening to lives and freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwath and the Akim out there listening and learning. Shalom to the confusion of faith, brethren. Join onto our ranks as well as those who are hoping to join onto our ranks. And shalom to the sincere Akim. Trust and believe. About to get more. Satan about to turn up, put it like that. It's going to be a wild summer in the spirit. I feel it. I've heard other brothers speak on it, elders, whatnot. So, all I can say is I'm going to pray for you, brethren. I hope you're praying for me. Pray for the body. Lord will He keep us and don't take the spirit away from us. And death to this wicked ass place. In the name of the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Um, Shalom, shalom, and a bod babor.